Welcome everybody. Welcome to this reading. I'm going to be looking into a couple different aspects. So if you've been guided here, stay for the journey, all right? I mean, we can all use a little bit of, not guidance, but extra clarity. You know, different perspectives, and this is what I'm going to be looking into, different ways of looking at things by using intuition, but also using the different elements I'm going to be looking into. Where is there looking for transformation? Where is there the inspiration, you know, the opportunity, the beginning? So the beginning is always that offering, that fresh start. Where are the transformations needing to elevate, and then of course the potential. All right, so what am I going to use today? I think I'm going to use these beautiful gold cards. We have like the light and the dark, you know, the trees of life. What goes up must go down. All right, message for the collective. We're just going to go right into it, all right? Hope you're all amazing. Sending you lots of healing. All right. Remember, if they're in a tough place where there's been a lot of change, disruption, that although it feels uncomfortable, the transformation is a part of life. It's a necessity. It's necessary. It's almost like we look at things differently, and that's the way we have been. That's the way we react. Like that's the way we understand things. But if we were only taught things a little bit differently, like how every time there is something closing out that is needing to end, there's always something growing on the other side. There's always potential. Taking the best aspects, which is the knowledge, and leaving behind the physical, the parts that are necessary to fall apart so that we can grow. The outside world falls apart, but our inside world is always elevating. Right? So whatever you see on the outside with the physical, we just have to remind ourselves the physical is the domain where we reside. But that is not who we are. Not who we are at all. This is like we're being earth schooled. This is a feeling of a starseed energy, light worker, a true purpose, been here before. Somebody that daydreams of the stars, goes beyond the normal, boring, A-type kind of person, you know, where can't see past the words that are told, you know. You can simply take in information from others and be amazing at that. And I feel like people think that's academics, you know, like you do really good at school, you do really good at learning and memorizing. But what about the philosophers, you know, the free thinkers that create things freely, create things with their own mind, their own... Okay, that is too much. All right, I'm just not going to talk all the way through this because I really want to focus on getting the spreads out. Something I need to work on. You know, always be aware of things like that. I am definitely an advocate for change. Although things obviously I don't want to say goodbye to, I am like everybody else. You know, I don't like letting go of things that, like love, emotions, you know, I have. All right, let's stop talking. All right, that's my Gemini mind. All right, so this is for the collective. All right, so this is for all signs. What is going on? All right, so what we're going to do is first pull out from 3 different decks. So we could have the same cards come out. The same cards come out, that is a definite indication that either there's an altercation, something needs to change, or there is the energy working with you, depending on the card, right? So the bottom we have here, the King of Cups, and I do not reversals, all right? King of Cups. This embodies emotional strength, emotional responsibility. Owning the energy, okay. So yeah, so this is all about, I was going to say mainly the reveals, the transformation, the illusions. It's Cancerian, Pisces, and Scorpio energy. So I feel like this is the transformation, the change, the adaptability to work with the energy, work with the emotions. All right, so first we're going to do the earth energy, which is going to be what needs to ground. All right, and we have the death card. I pulled this earlier. Transformation. Death just represents something new coming in, a new beginning, a rebirth. All right, so out with the old, in with the new. We have the sun already coming through. The path to the new start is already here. So it's like what has already exited is you're already on that path, zigzagging, not knowing where you're going and exactly where you're going to end up, but you're already going towards the light. So that is great when it comes to growth and grounding, setting new roots and a new beginning. So it's almost like setting the old roots on fire. Putting your foundation, growing your foundation in cement is a lot harder than growing it in earth. So I feel like you're guided to a different spot. Has more sun, has more rich soil, has more sun, has more opportunities to grow. So this transformation is the change that was needed so that you could sustain a stronger foundation. So we want to start from the ground up. If you don't have a good foundation, it's just going to all topple over, and this is the 9 of Swords, Gemini energy, and this is Scorpio energy. So the transformation has kept you in this cycles with your mind where you are not 100% seeing clearly what is forming. You're just feeling the restrictions. You're feeling the thoughts circle round and round. This is mental exhaustion, and it's created from an ending, something that was painful, something that was needing to let go. It is keeping your mind in a sabotage sense. It's not that's not real, but it's you're not seeing the purpose. You're not seeing something. It's like you have the energy of something that had to close out, something that was just done. Universe did you a favor. This just almost like the tower fell down, right? If the tower crumbles, the foundation wasn't strong, it would create an ending and then a new beginning, right? So it was because your mind has been in restrictions. It's like the universe took this as its own opportunity to come in really quickly and end this cycle for you. So that allowed you to be able to release this, not holding you in the 8 of Swords, where I feel like it was keeping you restricted, not seeing clearly, which was, I think, keeping you in those cycles. This is like that letting go. You have the anxiety about it. It's your mind is wrapped up. It's wrapped up in what was. So when this death card comes in, you can see the lady here, she is holding on to the child. She's scared. We have the values with this Pope here. We have traditions. So it's coming in, and it is taking over where the Scorpio knows the depths of the emotion, the things that were really harbored within us, not wanting to admit them. These are things you just kind of bury deep down and it'll go away. Well, eventually it surfaces. And this is that energy coming in, so it just comes in, not harming anybody, but it's coming in and it is taking away the things that are keeping you minimal, keeping you in a small-minded sense. And I mean, when things have to be let go of and transformed, it can be a painful thing because you're letting go of, and you're asking a lot of questions. Why me? It's a lot of blame. It's a lot of blame game on yourself why this happened. But it's later on you're going to see that you completely understand why that needed to happen. So this is not you having no reason to be upset. The Swords is mental anxiety, but it's not done by anybody else. So what has transpired, what has needed to change, what was needing to rebirth is a natural cycle. And I feel like you're holding this against you. Your mind is not allowing you to get to that Ten of Swords, right? Ten of Swords is done. You are over that energy. You are over it. It's like you feel stabbed in the back. So you're over it. You're aware of it. You're still upset, but you're aware of it, and you're there. This is holding on to. This is like talking to yourself, self-doubt. You know, why me? Like, what did I do? And that is not the truth. That's why you're sabotaging your mind, because it's not that what's going on is not true. It's that what you're saying to yourself isn't. It's all your fault. You know, like we blame ourselves when things go wrong, and we don't want something to be as it is. But things we can't control, they are going to happen, and all we can do really is understand the patterns. You know, so this is obviously you're very upset about not wanting to let go. Letting go is a painful thing. And I mean, it's okay if you have to go through these sleepless nights. I don't know, I'm shuffling again and talking a lot. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that. Okay, right here's good. So let's keep going. Oh, the Two of Cups. Maybe I needed to shuffle that because, oh man, this is connecting to a romance, a love, a connection like no other, a connection that literally mirrors each other in a positive way.